Hello, welcome to Legally Not Legally Raven here, where we are learning the law by apprenticeship. We want to give a special thanks to our sponsors, and our sponsors are our sponsors are Bar Exam Drills, which is an excellent app with more than 2,000 real MBE questions that will help you to pass the bar exam. So if you are looking to take the bar exam in February 2023, I highly recommend that you download the app and you get started today. For less than $1,000. You can have access to more than 2,000 license questions. It has 7 levels. I'm currently I have to finish property for level 3, and I'll be moving on to level 4. And it's just a really great software, and it comes with great support from the bar exam drills team. In addition, I would like to give a special thank you to the Marchica Law Firm in Vermont. John Marchica is my supervising attorney, and he is doing a great job in helping me to learn the law like Lincoln. So today we're just going to do a video because one of the things that I would like to learn more about is immigration law. I do believe that is one of the areas of law that I do want to practice. I am fluent in American Sign Language. I do know some Arabic, and I've been thinking really hard about the fact that I think I need to learn Spanish because I think this is one area of focus that is very necessary right now. Another one would probably be Russian or Ukrainian, but I think Spanish is kind of an easier to go about. But what's been in the news? 5 migrant buses arrive in New York City as Mayor Adams' tent city construction begins. So here we see that these are people that are coming. I'm going to share again so we can watch this short video because I did not share my sound. I did not intend on playing the sound, but I realized this video. So let's see what it says. So this was just yesterday. And you see that there are people there to welcome the buses. Here we go. So we literally see people arriving in the city. This is 5 buses that arrived yesterday. Looks like people, I don't know if they have bags yeah, watching or it was able to come with the clothes on the back, right? Clearly this is what's going to happen to all these people, I don't know. Maybe you've been following the news. This is in no way meant to give any opinion on what's going on here, neutral in regards to these activities. I just want to point out that when things like this happen, there are unscrupulous individuals who want to take advantage. So here we see that what New York is doing is setting up in the Bronx. They're starting work on a migrant center that will house about 1,000 people there at Orchard Beach. And so that is literally under construction now. This article is actually from yesterday as well, September 22nd, 2022. So in some countries, I shouldn't say many because I don't know if that is true, but they actually have people who are representatives for immigration. So Canada is now in 2021, they're saying, okay, we have this college where immigration and citizenship consultants must now work with. But previous to that, there were people that could help you navigate the immigration system. Here we have in South Africa, here they have also South African immigration consultants. Immigration law can be very complex, and seeking the help of an attorney can be very expensive. And so, especially from what I understand in the Spanish speaking community, there are people that are called, I believe you pronounce them as notarios. And so I think they're really notary republic, right? Who are there to, authorize you signing documents, and they're legally able to do this. But in many cases, they do more than that in helping people to file their immigration paperwork. And so I just want to take a look. The ABA, so it's called the unauthorized, Authorized practice of immigration law. The ABA did an article about it last. Okay. This is from the American Bar Association, and they did an article about it. Okay. And so really it's fraud. So this is the here is the public service announcements on tips to avoid immigration scams. Okay. So whether you're exploring options to obtain lawful status in the United States or preparing to appear in immigration court, please keep these important facts in mind to protect you and your family's future.
My name is Carla McCanders. I am a member of the American Bar Association's Commission on Immigration. Here are a few tips to protect yourself and your family from immigration scams. Whether you're exploring options to obtain lawful status in the United States or preparing to appear in immigration court, please keep these important facts in mind to protect you and your family's future. Only licensed lawyers and employees known as DOJ accredited representatives who work for nonprofits can give you legal advice and represent you in your immigration case. Anyone else who offers legal help is not authorized to help you. Ask to see a lawyer's law degree if it's not on display. Confirm with the State Bar Association that the attorney can practice law. Check the Executive Office of Immigration Review, EOIR's list of all disciplined practitioners, www.justice.gov/EOIR/list of currently disciplined practitioners. Be careful when filling out any applications to be filed with and submitted to the United States government. Make sure all information is true and correct, and always double check your answers to each question before signing and submitting an application. If you have a lawyer, they should read all of your questions and responses to you to make sure all your information submitted on the form is accurate. If you don't understand English, the form should be translated for you. All immigration forms can be found at www.uscis.gov. All immigration forms are always free through USCIS.gov's website, but a fee may be required to file the form. When paying for any legal services, always request a receipt. Ask for copies of everything your lawyer submits to the U.S. government for you. Your lawyer should make copies of all your personal documents, while you should keep the originals. Avoid getting help from notarios publicos, tax preparers, friends and family, or even community leaders. Protect yourself and your family by consulting an immigration lawyer or an accredited representative who can help you. If there are any changes to immigration policy, it will be made public. Do not trust anyone who claims to know about secret immigration laws or to have special connections with the United States government. Visit ambar.org/fight-notario-fraud for more information and resources.
Okay, so this is just helping you to see that this is the issue. This is a public service announcement, which was fine. There was an article I was actually looking for, but this was even better. I wonder if they have this in any other languages. I would think that that would be good if it's a public service announcement that they do provide this in several other languages, because many of the people who are going to be victim of fraud are not going to be English speakers. Okay, so let's just move on here as we look here. So we see that the unauthorized practice of immigration law is just a really big issue. And we see that many people, especially from Latin America, are coming into the United States looking for a better life. So you can see an attorney or you can see an authorized provider. So what is the authorized provider? Well, the DOJ or the Department of Justice recognized organizations and accredited representatives provide essential support to the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services and the public. They provide educational materials and legal services to help immigrants navigate the immigration system. So if you cannot afford an attorney, this is an opportunity for you to get legal help at a lower cost. I'm sure there's probably long waiting lists and not as many services, but this is an option for you. So, accredited representatives can assist clients in preparing forms and are allowed to attend the United States Citizenship and Immigration Council Services interviews with their clients. To become an authorized provider of immigration services, you must receive recognition and be accredited by the U.S. Department of Justice. Office of Legal Access Programs. Accredited representatives may assist non-citizens in immigration proceedings before the Department of Justice Immigration Courts, Board of Immigration Appeals, before the Department of Homeland Security, or both. So visit the DOJ's recognition and accreditation program page to learn how an organization can apply for recognition and also how it can accredit its practitioners. So the only people that are allowed to help you are people that are accredited, and those people are either volunteers or they work for an accredited organization. Period. If that person leaves that organization, they do not take um, accreditation to be able to help you with them. It stays with the organization. So you have to be employed or volunteer at an organization in order to be able to help people with their immigration, unless you are an attorney, a lawyer for the United States. And that's just how it goes. So here we see this is actually a list of the actual people that are accredited and the list of recognized organizations. So here are, we don't need this, we don't need this. So here, this is just talking about the eligibility and application process. Here's the frequently asked questions for people that are, or organizations that are looking to be accredited. Okay, so this is just with so many people coming, and I really would like to have this video translated into Spanish. If anybody wants to help me with that out there in the YouTube audience, that would be great. But here are organizations and representatives listed by state. So I am studying law in the state of Vermont. So let's click on Vermont and let's see what are the opportunities there in Vermont. This is New Hampshire. Let's just click Vermont here. And we see in Vermont, you actually only have one organization. It's the Association of Africans Living in Vermont. That's the only one that we have here. Okay. I am studying law in Vermont, but I live in New York State. So let's take a look at New York, and we see we have quite a few, some in Albany, which is very close to Vermont. We have some in Amityville. We have some in Astoria, Binghamton, Brentwood, but these are one. There's one particular here in Haverstraw that I wanted to look up because I am looking to volunteer at a place like this so that I can learn more about immigration law as part of my legal studies. So maybe we can do that together now. Haverstraw. Okay. Literacy Solutions of New York. And let's see if this is, it is a link, but and we see that these are the people there. Lisa Ann Del Monaco and Griselda Diaz Serrano. So let's just look up Literacy Solutions New York. Learn to speak English in Rockland and Westchester County. Okay, so here they are. This is the things that they offer: learn English, learn to read, become a tutor, make a donation. Okay. All right. Teachers want to teach English to adult, hiring for part-time positions. Okay, great. So they are hiring English teachers. Learn to read English, learn to speak English, become a tutor, resources about us. Let's look at the staff here. And we see they have a Yonkers office, a New York City office, a Haverstraw office. And then we see here is about citizenship. So we have an immigration attorney, a program manager, and then we have the Department of Justice accredited representative. So those are the people here that are helping people. So we see that this organization is the one that would be closest to me. And so that is who I'm going to reach out to. Also, let me just check out New Jersey because I also live close to New Jersey, but it's just gonna depend on where the Camden, Cherry Hill, Clifton isn't too far. Elizabeth, Hackensack is close. Northeast New Jersey Legal Service Corporation. They're pretty close to me. Jersey City's about an hour away. Anyway, so I'm going to reach out to a couple of these organizations and see if there is an opportunity for me to volunteer there and become an authorized representative for immigration because I would like to help people in this way and learn more about immigration law. So, this video is a little bit of my own public service announcement. Would like to put it in Spanish, but basically to say there are many people coming here looking for a better life, many of them in probably very desperate situations. And there are people that will take advantage and try to tell them that they can help them. But it is important. Anybody that can help you is either going to be a licensed attorney or lawyer, um, and using that word interchangeably, or they're going to be on this list. We see that this list is from this month. It is very recently updated. And so if a person is not on this list, 9/19, 2022, this list is 9 days old, um, they can't legally help you. Okay, so I just want to keep that in mind. So immigration accredited representatives or attorneys can help you. Thank you so much, Bar Exam Drills, for taking this journey to becoming a lawyer without law school with me. And also, thank you very much to the Marchica Law Firm for being my legal apprenticeship supervising firm. Signing off. This is Devaney Wilmot from Legally Narette, Legally Raven here. Ta ta. Have a good evening.